So today's topic is something that I've never said on this channel, but these few days, my experiences these few days, I've decided to bring it to the channel because it's very, very important for you to take note of. We are all about, the business side of agriculture, and for us to be able to make money from agriculture, we need to understand certain things. It's beyond we like farming the way the people in the olden days farm, right? So today I want to talk about crop production stages. As we have stages in everything in life, so we have stages in crop production. And if you don't understand the stages, you will not be able to make profit from it. Now I'm not talking about how you've gotten your farm workers, your farm machineries, how you've gotten your farmhouse, how you've gotten the market to sell. I am not talking about that. I'm talking about the process that it takes you from germination to harvest. I'm not an agri teacher, so I stand to be corrected, but anything I'm going to say now is what I think you should know and what is the right questions that you should ask anybody when it comes to cultivating any crop. Okay, are you interested in today's video? Let's dive in. Let's take tomato, pepper for example. I'm going to work with the tomato and pepper. I have a list of things here that I've written down that is important for you to know. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the things I've listed here. Okay, don't worry. It's not every time I'll be giving you guys lecture. Today, let me say I'll give you from my phone. Okay. Let's talk about the seed. I'm using tomato and pepper for example. You can use any other crop. For example, I'm using cucumber, okra. But let's start with the seed. For every crop we want to plant, we need to plant a seed. But it's beyond you just digging the hole and you putting the seed inside. It's beyond that. What are the questions you should ask before you plant the seed? The first question is this seed viable? Yes. Is this the right seed for me to plant? Will this seed germinate? Yes. Is this the seed that my market will buy? Oh God, I keep remembering this serious mistake that I made during the COVID time, that I sowed a seed to this lovely woman, and after cultivating the seed, we discovered that it was the Kampala cucumber that we planted. Up till now, I still feel hurt, but it's part of life. It's part of the question you should ask yourself so that you don't make that kind of mistake. Is this seed viable? If I plant this seed, how many days will it take it to sprout? Do you understand? Those are the things you need to ask yourself. Please let me go back to my distance so that I will not skip anything. But I really need you to take note of everything I'll be saying today. The next question is, will this seed grow in this type of climate? Yes. All crop don't grow in all type of climate. In one of my videos, I was talking about how my land cannot accommodate beans. Where my farm location is, I cannot grow beans. But before I get to my farm location, there are people that are growing rice and beans. But in my location, I cannot grow beans. So ask yourself, can this seed grow, germinate on the soil? Is this climate good for this seed to germinate? You might plant a seed and say, oh, this seed are not doing well. It's not because the seed is bad. Check your weather, check your soil. Those are the things you need to take note of, okay, before you plant that seed. The next question is, how many days will it take it to sprout out from the soil? How many days? This is very, very important. You don't just plant. How many days? If I'm planting my cucumber, I already know at day 3, this thing will start coming out. If I'm planting my tomato pepper, I know that 7 days, 8 days, I should start seeing signs that this thing is sprouting. Okay, so you need to ask yourself, how many days will it need for this seed to sprout out? So if it's not sprouting out at that day that I have calculated, there's a problem. That's how you know that there's a problem. The seed has a problem, or maybe your weather is not accommodating the seed, or something else might be the factor. Okay, the next one is, will it survive in an open nursery, or should I just enclose it? There's something like me now. I don't advise it for anybody anyway. If I'm growing my pepper, I don't do nursery for my pepper. I don't know why. Since I've done nursery and ants finished everything, I stopped doing nursery for my pepper. So I just plant it on open field, count my spaces, my measurements, plant on open field. Same with my tomato. I don't just risk it. That is not good at all. Please don't do that. It's not advisable. But I've learned my lesson. But I'm still planting on open field anyway. So you need to ask yourself, should I plant this thing in a nursery or should I plant it in an open field? Very important question that you need to ask yourself. We are still talking about the seed. The next one is, what yield per plant or per seed will this crop give me? I do this calculation when it comes to maize. You see, when I'm cultivating maize, that's when you see the further math teacher in me, the mathematics teacher in me, because maize is this hell of a crop that you need to calculate so that grasshopper will not come happy to finish it. Guys, don't let me go into details. You need to ask yourself, what yield per plant will I get from planting the seed? Those are the questions you ask yourself when it comes to the seed aspect. Okay, I hope you are taking notes. The next one, let's go to the seedling, for crops that have seedlings. Tomato, pepper that you need to nurse to get your seedlings. Also your oil palm, you need to nurse it to get your seedlings. What you should ask is, when should the seedling be exposed to sun? When should the seedling be exposed to sunlight? Should I just put it now? Like I said, I do plant my own pepper in open air, but if I tell you the precautions I have to take just planting it in an open place, you will not want to do it. So as someone that is going to pepper and tomato, you know that you have to close it in a place, do your nursery in a cool place, then after like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, then you put it in the open sun. So you need to ask yourself this question: when should I expose this? Or ask anybody, ask your farm manager, anybody that is farming for you, ask them these questions that I'm asking you. The next question is, what quantity of water does it require? We talk about irrigation all the time. Irrigation is important. You put irrigation in your farm. If you don't put water, it will die. But do you know that if you put too much water, your crop will still die? Crop don't like too much water. They don't like no water at all. So you need to know the quantity of water you are to apply to your seedling. If you put the wrong amount, your crop will die. If you put the wrong amount, you might start seeing that your leaves are becoming yellowish. That means the water you're adding is either too small or there's no water at all. Know the quantity of water to apply. The next question is, know the quantity of water. How often should I wet this crop? How often should I water this crop? You need to know. Per week, should I water it 3 times? Should I water it 4 times? I know that cucumber, I need to water it. If I water it today, I water it next tomorrow. I water it like that, like that, like that. If I water it today, I must not water it tomorrow. Yes, because the quantity of water I've given to the cucumber, if it's too much, when I gave it today, if it's too much, I would have given it tomorrow for it to dry, then apply it next tomorrow. But if I'm applying it consistently like that, it might start to wither, it might start giving me yellow leaf, it might start having mildew like that. So you need to ask yourself, how many times a week should I water this seedling? Okay, don't forget, they're still in seedling stage, they've not grown. All right, and at that stage they're very, very delicate, they can just die. And the next question is, for seedling, when will it be ready for transplanting? So if you're doing anything that requires seedling, ask yourself, or ask the person that's managing it for you anyway, when will it be ready for planting? Okay, let me pause here and talk about something. A lot of people reach out to me for consultation, and nobody has ever taken time to ask me these questions. People call me for consultation for things that I've talked about on my channel. And most times I do reject consultation because I don't want to just collect your money and I'm repeating everything that you can get on my channel. And that's why I see some people, when you reach out to me, I just tell you, I have the videos on my channel, go and check it out. Some people say, oh Juliet, you are rude because you don't want to give me no, it's not because I don't want to give you my time, it's because that money you go pay me, and I'll still tell you something that I've already said for free. To me, it does not feel right. But when they keep insisting, okay, I just want to talk to you, let us use this 20 minutes or 30 minutes to talk to you, I can go ahead. But when I tell you, go to my YouTube channel, I have those things for free, it's because I have it there. But most people don't want to go through the stress of scrolling through the videos, just want to talk to me. I mean, I will charge you. Yes. So it's not that I'm rude, I'm just trying to save you money so that you guys, you can learn fully. 30 minutes is not enough for you to learn when it comes to talking to me one-on-one, but you can learn fully. These are the questions I'm expecting to get when you call for consultation. But nobody asks. They'll ask me, how is family? Okay, don't let me divert. Let's go back to the video. Now let's talk about the plants. The question here is, what specific nutrient do I need to supply, or do I need to apply to the crop? Do I need nitrogen? Do I need potassium? Do I need calcium? What do I need to apply? So we are used to, let me apply NPK. After planting it, in the next 2 months, apply NPK. We've forgotten that NPK is in 2 types. Is it the 20-10-10? I be the 15-10? See, you need to know. It's not just applying NPK and you go to the market to carry plenty NPK. Even the manure, what quantity should you apply? Is it one high in nitrogen? What quantity should you apply? You need to know all this before you plant that crop. Like I said, crop production is in stages and you don't want to omit anything so that you can have a successful harvest. The next question is, how do I improve my soil? Yes, okay, I've known the fertilizer I should apply. I've known whether I should apply my manure. But how do I improve the soil? Oh, this my soil is somehow, I've cultivated something on it. Should I just do shifting cultivation, or is there a way I can improve my soil? Ask this question. Okay, as I'm listing out all these questions, I'm going to take my time to answer all these questions one by one for each crop. So that will be a series, guys. I'm really taking my time for those that will be planting next season. So that will be a series. I'm going to pick each crop, and this question I will use it to answer for each crop. So let me know in the comment section the crops you would like me to talk about using these questions. If you don't ask me a question, I will not film the video. So the crop you want to cultivate and you want me to answer all this question I'm asking you now, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to pick them one by one, and I'm going to answer the questions. The ones that I do not cultivate, because I don't cultivate all crops, and so I don't know everything about all the crops. The ones I do not cultivate, I'm going to reach out to people that cultivate them for them to answer the question. I will let you know. No, maybe answer the question. Okay, the next one is, do I increase water or do I reduce water? You need to know that one too. Let me be fast with this video. The next one is, what about pest control? How do I prevent pests? What are the precautions that I need to take when it comes to pests? See, pests can be your worst enemy when it comes to farming. So this question are what you need to ask when it comes to the plant. Now let's talk about the fruit, which is the last one, obviously. What is the expected fruit per harvest or per plant? How many fruit am I expecting to get per plant? For my maize, I know that I must get 2 to 3 cob, in fact, or 4 cob on a stand. So if I'm not getting it, I'll just start, oh God, I did not do this thing well. So you need to know what yield do you need to get per plant. It will also help you know. All right, the next one is, what do I need to increase the fruiting? So in your last harvest, you are getting 1 cob, 2 cob on your maize plant. How do I increase this thing to 4, 5? It's possible. It's you learning. Okay, like I said, if you want to know more on this, on each crop, let me know the crop you want to know in the comment section. The next one is, how do pesticide affect this fruit? This is where farmers do not care, and it's not really right. If you're applying pesticide, know the right time to stop applying pesticide. Some people will apply pesticide even till harvest. No. So ask yourself, how do pesticide affect this fruit? And finally, do I need any supplement for this crop or for this fruit? Is there something I need to do to make this better? These are the questions you need to ask if you're going to crop production. Understanding all these things will help you greatly. It will help your harvest. It will help you in producing better fruit, and it will help your profits. Okay. I know today's video is very long, but I hope you got value. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from it. This is a guide that I've not done for a while, but I know that you people will need it for the next planting season. And you guys know I don't hoard anything. Any information I'm getting outside, I bring it to the channel. If it's right, we work together. If it's wrong, I have to make my research before bringing it to the channel. Like you guys know, like I said, I don't hoard anything from the channel. This channel is we making profit. And again, we've rebranded. I don't know if you guys saw the intro. We've rebranded. We are discovering the business side of agriculture, and if we are to make money from it, if we are to know the business side, it's beyond just making profits. It's we understanding what we are cultivating. We are no longer cultivating like the olden days. These are the things you need to take note of if you want to produce any crop. Okay, if you want me to talk about any crop, leave the crop you want me to talk about in the comment section using this question format, so that it will help you, it will guide you in your crop production. All right, I hope you got value. I know you got value. So if you know you got value, which I know you got value, smash the like button, smash subscribe button, share this content for everyone to learn, for everyone to see, for all of us to grow. All right, I'm going to see you guys in my next video.